Yo, 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 yo. What up, fellas? What up, fellas? I'm here today to give you a little bit of update on some of stuff. I've been keeping my eyes on some, trying to get my footing in this market because it's weird. If you're doing the whole, buy and hold long term, then you sleeping well. Um, so hopefully everybody has an investment plan that entails a long term portfolio. But if you're trying to mess around with the trading, like I've been trying to do as well, in addition to my long term portfolio, um, it's been crazy and not fun. But it's definitely been a learning lesson for me. And so I've been learning a lot, and you know, education costs, and I've paid a nice little price for it. So I just wanted to highlight a few stocks that I've been eyeing. All right, so if you look right here on Tilray since March, when it did its last run up to 31, it hasn't touched 31 since then. It's been declining. Main reason why, of course, Tilray is a marijuana stock, and the potential for marijuana being um, legalized fully and adapted in the states is still kind of on the fence. So it's not, it's not really going anywhere. So that's for that reason. It hasn't been moving excellently. Um, as soon as it does, though, this thing will take off. So if you want to play the long term game, right now, uh, Tilray is about $12. If you do want to play long term and you think that this is something that is going to take off, then I would just pile on, man. Every time you get a pay check or whatever, you want to add a little bit more every week, every other week. I would just pile on, pile on, pile on. I wouldn't obviously, with discretion, but I would put a little bit every time you and just leave it there, whether the stock is up, whether the stock is down. But this is the lowest at 11 and went to its low, and it hasn't touched this low since January, since the beginning of the year. It hasn't been this low. So we're at January levels. That's one time that I remember. That's a good time to buy when you're at the levels of the beginning of the year. Is a good buy. So for me, I'm comfortable in buying here, and I actually did buy in this area right here just before it went down to 1168. I think almost 50% of my portfolio is on it right now. I'm kind of betting big on this one. Now, it has been again on a downtrend, lower highs every so often, right? So it peaked at where was it, 31 right here, or well 23 in June. So back in May it was peaked at 31, then it peaked again in June at 23. Then it dropped really low down to, it's kind of like a support line down here at the 12 area, and it tried to bounce again and just peaked at 16. And so there is lower highs, which is not a good thing when it comes to momentum. And going upward is obviously going downhill, right? However, this orange line that you see here is a major support line for Tilray. Every time it bounces or get close to it jumps. So here we see like a nice little consolidation. There's no bounce. It kind of consolidated and it dropped right here. The main reason why it did drop right here is it did have some news that the CEO was attempting to sell some shares and make it available so that they can make more investments and that kind of thing. And so whenever a company makes more shares available, then automatically the stock drops because obviously you have more more supply, which decreases the demand, the price goes down. But I don't mind buying here at 11 under the support line because I feel like for me, it's on its way up. It's on its way up. So being here is a very dangerous place. It's a very risky place because it could definitely bottom out and go from 11 to 7. 7 is the next support line. Or if it holds right here, that and it continues to trade sideways for a little bit, then it's basically going to build up until people kind of get back on Tilray again and volume goes up. And then I believe that it's going to go from here, from 11, it has a potential to go all the way back up to the levels that it was before. It's going to hit 16. Absolutely. I'm going to ride it till it hits 16 or even if it fluctuates. But the next stop would be 19. And then that 22, 23 area, I believe that is definitely going to go up. It has a history. Not without even doing a fundamental analysis, Tilray is definitely a stock that goes with it goes with the technical trends, meaning you can look at the technicals and kind of see how it flows and make a prediction of where it's going to go. Again, because it's bottomed out here, I'm going to buy that dip as they say. And if it goes lower to 7, I'm probably not going to touch it after 11. If it starts to go down, I'll hold until maybe it hits around 8 to 7. Then I'll buy some more at 7, 8, and wait for that ride. I don't believe Tilray is going anywhere. I don't think it's going to bottom out to 0 at all. It definitely has a potential to go crazy. So whatever I have in it, it's going to stay in it. And if it goes down, I'm going to wait till it consolidates in that area or show some support. I'll buy it in that area there because I believe on any day, that thing could shoot up. Here's a good example right here. This was back in July. It hit a low at the support line at 1354 or 1254. And after it rode that for the day, it began to go up. And just in the beginning of the 28th of July, it went it went from 13 to 15. And then in the after hours, it went up to 17 in a matter of 24 hours. So in 24 hours, in 24 hours, starting from the bottom, it went up from 13 to 15 for a cool 36%. So if you got a G in there, you just made $300. You got 10 G's in there, you just made $3,000. So that's what I'm kind of banking on with this trade. Tilray for me is kind of a long term, but I'm kind of in and out of it, which really hasn't been smart. I made some mistakes going in and out like that. But right here, man, I'm all in.